Good evening, everyone. My name is Francia Astrilucio, and my topic for today it's all about crab and shrimp production. So, what is crab and shrimp production? It is refers to the process involved in cultivating or harvesting crab and shrimp for commercial purposes, typically for human consumption. This product can occur in two main ways, which is the aquaculture farming. Aquaculture farming is controlled farming of crab and shrimp artificial or semi-natural environments. And the next one is wild capture. Wild capture is harvesting crab and shrimp directly from their natural habitat such as oceans, seas, estuaries, or rivers. Before we start, our objective is at the end of 45 minutes discussion, at least 85% of graded students should be able to A. Describe the different species of shrimp and crab commonly farmed. B. Demonstrate the basic aquaculture system for shrimp and crab production, considering water quality feeding practices. And C. Of various equipment used in shrimp and crab production, such as nets, trap sorting and sorting machine, and processing equipment. Now, before we start, we have an activity. This is the jumble letter. These are the types of shrimp that are commonly farmed, which is white leg shrimp. White leg shrimp, also known as a Pacific shrimp or king prawn, is a rich prawn of the Eastern Pacific Ocean commonly caught of farm food. This is the most widely farmed shrimp globally, known for its fast growth rate, tolerance, and various environment and good taste. Ang white leg shrimp ay kilala sa scientificong pangalan na Pneumorus venameae. Isa ito sa pinakakaraniwang uri ng hipon na pinapalago, inaalagaan at papalakihin sa fish pond o aquaculture farm, lalo na sa mga bansang Thailand, Vietnam, India at maging sa Pilipinas. Ngayon, dako naman tayo sa black tiger shrimp. Ang black tiger shrimp is an aggressive decapod that can grow to a foot in a length with a weight with a pound. In addition to its usually large size, it can be identified by black stripe. Now, the next one is the giant tiger shrimp. Giant tiger shrimp is a very distinct from the native white and brown shrimp. Tiger prawn have a white and black banding and their tails. They reach about 13 inches to 10 ounces, and the female are generally larger than male. So, ang giant tiger shrimp, it's look-alike lang siya ng black tiger shrimp, which is mas malaki siya ng kaunti. Tas ang sabi daw dito ay ang babae daw ay mas malaki kaysa sa lalaki. Now, the next one is the Indian white shrimp. Indian white shrimp is the one of the major commercial prawn species of the world. It is found in the Indo-West Pacific from eastern and southern Eastern Africa through Indian Malaysia and Indonesia to southern China and northern Australia. Now, the next one is the mud crab or the mangrove crab. These crab are highly sought after for their meats, and they are known for their adaptability to different water conditions. They are commonly found in the estuaries and mangrove in Africa and Asia. So this mangrove crab is commonly in the Philippines. Siya po ay kadalasang natatagpuan dito sa Pilipinas, at yan lang po ang nag-iisang crab na matatagpuan mo dito. And next is the blue crabs, also known as the Chesapeake blue crab or the Atlantic blue crab. These crabs are the strong swimmer, largely due to their fifth pair leg, which are shaped like a paddles. They are striking a spot on their often with the blue claws and olive colored cape. So ang blue crab po, it's Um, uri ng crab na matatagpuan sa Atlantic o baybayin. And the next one is the flower crab. Flower crab is found in the Indo-Pacific, Middle Eastern, Mediterranean coast. These crab are highly prized with their sweet and meat are commercially imported in the Indo-Pacific. Flower crab have a distinct blue and white pattern shell. So, this flower crab have a sweet meat that kaya siya ay mahal. And now, let's proceed to the snow crab. Snow crab are have rounded shell, 4 pair walking leg, and 1 pair of claw. On the brownish in color and underneath are lighter. Their eyes are green and greenish blue. Males and females can be distinguished by the shape by their abdominal flaps. Ang blue crabs ay matatagpuan sa mga malalamig na baybayin. Next is the Dungeness crab. Dungeness crab is the decapod related to a shrimp and lobster, and the crabs has a broad and oval body covered by a hard chitinous shell, 4 pairs of walking legs, and 1 pair of claws. This is one of the most important seafood industry along the west coast of North America. Ang Dungeness crab ay matatagpuan sa baybayin ng Amerika. Kilala ito sa matamis na laman niya. So next is the edible crab. Edible crab is the commonly known for his edible crab or brownish crab and is species of the crab found in Northern Sea, North Atlantic Ocean, and perhaps the Mediterranean Sea. It is a robust crab of the reddish brown of the characteristic spike-crossed edge and the black tips of the claw. So eating edible crab, it is commonly in Europe, Ireland, and Atlantic. Let's proceed to the water quality. First is salinity. Shrimp and crab are required a specific salinity level, typically between 15 to 30 ppt, which is par per thousand. This is achieved by mixing fresh water with seawater using artificial salt. Next is temperature. Optimal temperature range vary depending on the species, but generally fall between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. Maintaining a stable temperature is crucial for growth and survival. Next is dissolved oxygen or OD. Shrimp and crab requires highly dissolved oxygen levels, typically above 5 ppm aeration system and water or sufficient oxygen level. And next is ammonium nitrate. These are toxic waste products, so regular monitoring and water change are crucial. Then we have diet. Shrimp and crabs are omnivores and requires a balanced diet, protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Commercially, feeds are typically used, but supplemental feeding with natural foods like algae, plankton, and beneficial. Next is feeding frequency. Feeding frequency depends on the species and the growth stage. Generally, shrimp and crab are fed several times a day. Next is feeding management. Avoid overfeeding as it can lead to water quality issues. Monitoring feed consumption and adjusting feeding rates accordingly. These three are feeding practices when we farm a shrimp and crab. Next is the cast net. These are the circular nets that are thrown by hand in closing target area, thus mesh size with adjusted bait and the shrimp being harvested. Ang cast net po ay karaniwang matatagpuan sa baybaying dagat. Ito po ay tinatakpo ng pabilog para po pag nag-iraron po siya sa tubig, kadakol po siya mabibitbit na sira. And next is the pot traps. Pot traps, these are the enclosed traps with a single opening crab access bait. They are often made from wire mesh and have a way to sink them to the bottom. So, ang pot traps ay nilalagay siya sa ilalim ng dagat or sa ilog, which is may nakasabit siyang pain para po, pag pumasok po ang crab or ang shrimp or isda man yan, ay hindi na po ito makakalabas. Next is the sorting machine. Sorting machine can be used in the food processing industries for sorting and categorizing fruit, vegetables, empty bottles, crates, and other items. So, Sorting machine ay ginagamit po siya upang paghiwalayin ang mga gamit or mga halimbawa sa isda. Pinaghihiwalayin niya po ito ayon sa sukat nila. Ang sorting machine ay isang mahalagang kagamitan sa mga industriya tulad ng aquaculture at pangingisda na ginagamitan ng automatikong pag-uuri para sa laman dagat ayon sa laki o kalidad. At pinapadali nito ang pagproseso sa paghanda o bago ibenta o iproseso ang mga produkto. Next is how to operate a sorting machine. First is the sorting size. Shrimp and crab are fed into the machine where they are passed through the series ruler or screen with a different mesh size. The shrimp and the crab are separated based on their size, with the larger individuals passing through the larger opening and the smaller individual passing through the smaller opening. Next is the weight sorting. Weight sorting is the shrimp and crab are weighted using electronic sensors, and those that fall within a specific weight range are sorted into separated containers. Gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, ang sorting machine ay isang machine na naghihiwalay sa bawat size o kanya-kanyang timbang ng bawat produkto. The next one is the processing equipment. The first one is cleaning. This involves removing any dirt, debris, and parasite from the shrimp and crab. Cleaning can be done manually or using a specialized equipment such as washing machine and brushes. Next is peeling. This involves removing shell from the shrimp and crab. Peeling can be done manually or using machine such as shrimp and peelers. Next is cooking. Shrimp and crab are often cooked being sold. Cooking can be done using various methods such as steaming, boiling, and frying. Ang prosesong ito ay kailangan kung ikaw ay gagawa ng isang produkto ng shrimp and crab. Next is freezing. Shrimp can be often freezing to preserve their freshness and extend their shelf life. Freezing is typically done using industry's freezer. Next is packaging. The processed shrimp and crab are packaged for sale. Packaging can be done manually or using automated packaging machine. So these two are very important because kung ayaw nyong masira agad ang isang produkto nyo, kailangan nyo siyang i-freeze at with proper packaging. So now, that's the end of my discussion. And thank you for listening. Mabuhay!